Hello all, welcome to the Mahwah High School Sports Talk Club broadcast on the Mahwah Sports Talk radio show, brought to you by the Mahwah High School Sports Talk Club. I'm your host, Nicholas Bostico, and let's get right into this. So, tonight we have the Mahwah Thunderbirds facing off against the Pascack Valley Panthers in a senior night game. Mahwah comes into this game 5-1, and Pascack Valley comes into this game 6-0. We're going to talk about the Pascack Valley's history with Mahwah, and also talk about Pascack Valley's last game. So, Pascack Valley just faced off against the Wayne Valley Indians, and they won by a score of 10-6. Pascack Valley has clearly shown that they're a very good second and third quarter team, as they put up 7 goals within those 2 time spans. And on top of that, Pascack Valley, they have 3 goals that were scored in that game, and also they won by a score of 10-6. They've had a very good season so far, as they are 6-0. And they look to continue. They've scored double digits in every single game so far, and they have a very tough 5 next games as they take on Ramsey, Glenrock, Lakeland, Riverdale, and Fairlawn. Pascack Valley has had a huge success, and also Charlie Halier has been doing very well for them as of lately. And on top of that, Dylan Boger's having a very good game, with also led by Ben Torres and Joe Dargan. And then we move into the Mahwah side of the game. And Mahwah is coming into this after a 9-8 victory over the Glenrock Panthers. And they also had a very good game that game, and we're going to talk about that right now. So, Mahwah, they had a very good game, and they were also led by Cam Robitaille, who had 4 goals, 1 assist, and 5 points. Also, our Sports Talk Spotlight Player of the game, Cameron Sanchez, had 3 goals, 1 assist, and 4 points that game, and he looks to clearly have a great game against this very tough Pascack Valley team. And on top of that, Mahwah has also a very successful season so far. They are 5-1, have lost 1 game to a very tough Northern Highlands team. Mahwah has won their first 4 games, where they won 13-7 against Lakeland. They won 13-11 versus Pequannock. They won 13-1 versus Riverdale. They won 8-5 versus Wayne Valley, and they won 9-8 to Glenrock. Now, we go into Mahwah's next 5 games. They're very tough as they go into play St. Joseph, McCutcheon, Tenafly, Jefferson, then Ramsey, and then they play a Connecticut team on the 10th of May, where they take on Cherish, which is a school from Connecticut. So, now, if we want to take a look at the Mahwah division, the Mahwah division has been very tough in the Jacobson division. Mahwah, they are currently sitting first right now, 5-1. They're 4-0 in division games, and on top of that, Pascack Valley is sitting second because they only have a 3-0 division record in that division. Ramsey sits right behind them, 2-1, and Glenrock sits 2-1 as well. Tenafly is 1-2, Wayne Valley 1-2, Pequannock 0-4, and Riverdale 0-3. Overall, it looks like we're going to have a very competitive game tonight. And that is all from the Mahwah High School Sports Talk Club pregame show on the Mahwah Sports Talk Radio. Tonight is going to be a no-face cam broadcast, as we are going to be testing out a couple new things. So please stick around and enjoy the game. And we are underway here, Mahwah Thunderbirds versus the Pascack Valley Panthers. And here we are, Brandon Ye currently with the ball sitting in the midfield, and he's going to send it over to Brannick. Brannick trying to find an option here as he's contested by Deddy. And here's Brannick moving in. Going to try and find an option. He shoots, he scores! Mahwah goes up 1-0 right away from a goal from Mikey Brannick. And that is going to come from 11:23 into the game already. Mahwah with a huge start right there as they go up 1-0. And that is huge for the Thunderbirds. And here comes Brandon Sklar. Brandon Sklar having very good success so far this season. He has done very well on the face-offs. Brandon's score is 46 for 85 with a 0.54 face-off win percentage. So now here he is also in midfield, getting ready to start. And he's going to win that face-off. And here's Brandon moving in. He's going to try and find an option. A timeout will be taken, and we will be right back. And we are back here, and here's the Thunderbirds getting ready to take the ball out as Pascack Valley is going to hold it. And here is Matthews with the ball. Matthews trying to find an option here as he sits in the midfield. And he's got Langenmeyer with him, so he's going to pass it to Langenmeyer. Langenmeyer trying to find an option. He's got Robitaille to his left. Here's Langenmeyer charging in the middle, and he's going to get it to Brannick. Brannick with a shot, and it's going to be saved by the Pascack Valley. Oh, but it's going to be stolen by Langenmeyer. Langenmeyer with a shot, and it's going to be picked up and saved by Strother. So now here's Valley, and they're going to try and find a play here, and they're going to move it up. And Strother with the pass back to Smith. Here's Smith trying to find a play here. He's contested by Robitaille, and it's going to be missed by Robitaille, or it's going to be a late throw, but it's going to be picked up, and they're going to be rushing here. Here's Pascack Valley trying to find a play. And now they've entered Mahwah's defensive zone, and they are guarded right now by Duffy. So Smith is moving around with Duffy contesting him, and he's going to get rid of that to Ben Torres. My mistake again, Joe Massaro. So here's Massaro going to move in here, and Massaro with the shot, and it's going to be wide, and that's going to go out of play. First quarter here, and we have about 9:45 left to play. And here's Valley going to take it out here, and there is Bogres. Bogres is going to get it out to Haller. Haller's going to try and run it out, and he's going to pass it to Foley. Foley's going to try and find a play as he moves in. Oh, it's going to get back to Massaro. Massaro as he's contested from Ben Tomaskovic. So here's Valley trying to find a play here, and they're going to get it back out to Massaro. Massaro with a shot, and that's going to go wide. And it's going to be picked up here by Torres. Torres trying to find a play as he sits right behind the Mahwah net. In goal today for Mahwah is Brandon Costanzo. Brandon has been having a very Costanzo. It's going to take it out to about midfield and give it out to Robitaille. Robitaille is going to be moving out, and he runs up the right side. He's trying to find a play here. Robitaille going to get out to Ye. Here's Ye with the ball. Robitaille to his right, and Langenmeyer to his left. Here's Ye. He's going to move the ball up, and Spendoff is going to sub out. And it's going to be picked up, and it's going to be stolen by Valley, and it looks like that was stolen from Marley Smith. So now it looks like Strother's going to have the ball now, and he's going to move it up to about midfield, and he's going to come way out of the net. He's coming all the way up. He's completely left, and he brought it out to the Mahwah defending zone before giving it away to Shannon. My apologies, that looks like that is Dylan Bogers. So now, here is Dargan with the ball, and it's going to be dished out to Foley, and Foley's going to take it back, and he's going to try and find a play here, and he gets it back out to Lickamelli, who has also been very successful so far this season. And he's going to move in, going to find Opson here, and he scores. That looks like that came from Lickamelli, Nicholas Lickamelli from Pascack Valley, and Pascack Valley is going to tie this game at 1 apiece. And Pascack Valley now tying it 1-1 with about 7:10 to go in the game. And so after 4 minutes, Pascack Valley answers directly after Mahwah's goal. And here's the face-off, and it's going to be won by Deddy. Here's Deddy trying to move it up here, and he's got Smith with him, and he's going to pass it to Smith. Here's Smith. He's going to dish it out to Navarro. And Navarro's still holding it, and it's going to be given out to Massaro. Massaro now with it. And he's going to try and find a play here, but here is Massaro. Massaro's going to move in. He's going to take the shot off the post. No goal. And what looks like Lamparelli is arguing that it's a goal, but the refs are not going to call it a goal, so it's going to stay 1-1. And so here's Valley now taking it out, and it looks like that's going to be Haller with the ball. Haller making a spin move, and he's heavily contested here by Stephen Lewis. So here is Valley, and it's going to be dished out to Massaro. Massaro trying to find a play here, and he's going to get it back out to Haller. Haller moving in, dishes it out to Lamparelli, and the shot here, and that's going to go wide and out there, and that's going to be wide and out from Massaro. So here's the play, and it looks like here's Massaro again after the dish from Haller. Massaro dishing it back out to Duffus. Here's Duffus. Donnie Duffus still with the ball. And going to get the Haller, and that's a goal for Pascack Valley, and that's going to be a goal from Ben Torres with an amazing assist there from Donnie Duffus. That was a great goal right there. And so that's going to come at 5:34 in the game. Going to be taken away there and it's going to be taken by Smith. Smith going to get out to Haller. He's going to get out to Smith, and it looks like that's going to be a slash. No, that's going to be a timeout, actually. So 2-1 Pascack Valley when we return. We have returned here. It is 2-1 Pascack Valley with about 5:16 remaining. And here's Pascack. They're going to get it out to Foley. Foley trying to find a play here. Foley moving it over to Brannick. Oh, Brannick is going to miss that catch. So now here comes Lamparelli with the ball, and it's going to be wide and out. And so that's going to be out of bounds. So now here comes Valley. Valley's going to try and get a play going here. They're going to get something generated. And a lot of this game has been solely the offense playing in the Pascack Valley. It's been a lot of offense here from Pascack Valley. Very little offense from Mahwah, though they did get the first goal of the game in around 11 minutes and 26 seconds left to go into the first. So now here is Owen Darrigan with the ball. He's going to dish it out to what looks like is going to be Colin Foley. My mistake, that is Lickamelli. And here's Lickamelli out to Dargan. So Dargan still has it now. He's going to be contested here by Ben Tomaskovic. And the shot, nothing. And Matthews is coming back in from subbing out. And it looks like Tomaskovic is now out. Is now with it. And he's going to dish it back out to Massaro. Massaro to Borges. Borges getting out to Smith. Smith with the catch. And it's going to be back out here. Smith. And just a huge play from Torres Smith. And no, excuse me. That is Ryan Matthews. Matthews getting slashed a lot here. He's got Robitaille to his left. And Matthews is going to lose it there. And it looks like it's going to be picked up by Smith. Borges. Something with his foot is not looking good. Most players have taken knees here, and here comes Coach Craig Buckley from the Pascack Valley team. We'd like to thank Mahwah Deli for sponsoring today's broadcast. Many very good sandwich shops there, and very good food. Don't forget to check them out on Miller Road. And also, we'd like to thank Moe's of Mahwah Southwest Grill. Gotta go to Moe's for sponsoring today's broadcast as well. And looks like Buckley is still checking out Borges on his injury, so it's going to be 2-1. Pascack Valley with 2:41 left to play when we return. And we have a quick update here from the Mahwah Thunderbirds versus Pascack Valley senior night lacrosse game. Dylan Borges still on the field in injury, but it looks like Riani has come out. The trainer has come out to take a look at him. And Mahwah's entire team has gone to the bench. Pascack Valley's entire team currently sitting at the 45. And it looks like he is going to be all right as he does get up. And he is able to walk on both feet. So, looks like he might be out of the game, which is really bad for Valley, as he plays a major role with that team. Borges on his season, he is the second leading scorer for this team. He has 24 points, 13 goals, and 11 assists for the Panthers. And it looks like we're going to get back into action here. And here's Dargan. Dargan is going to get it out to Hawley. Here's Dargan back out. He's going to get to Morris Massaro, and it's going to be dished out. So now here is the play, and Hawley getting it out to Dargan. Dargan to Hawley, back to Dargan. Dargan's got Massaro. Dargan getting it out to Hawley. And there's the shot, and that's a goal scored by number 42, Joey Dargan, with a beautiful play there from Hawley and his brother Owen Dargan, and that's a beautiful goal. And Pascack Valley going to go up 3-1 now, and this is not looking good for Mahwah so far, as we have about 2:12 left to play into this quarter, and that is going to be Dargan from Holly and Dargan, and that is a great goal there. So that is 42 from 5 and 32. And there's another face-off loss there from Costanzo. And so here is Deddy trying to find a play here. Here's Deddy. He's going to get it out. And that's another beautiful goal there. Deddy, and Pascack Valley is rolling right now. There's a beautiful goal there from Ben Torres. It's his second goal of the game. And Pascack Valley is going to go up 4-1 now against Thunderbirds. And that was just a really nice play there from Owen Deddy, as that was Donnie Duffus, I believe. It might have been Joey Dargan, but one of them, they had a really nice cross pass all the way to Ben Torres, and that's a beautiful goal there from Torres. And that goal is only 17 seconds apart from each other, and the Panthers go up 4-1 here in the first quarter. And Brannick taking the face-off now, and he is going to win that, but he will be penalized, so it will be Pascack Valley ball. And here's Valley now. Is going to move up there. There's Maddie Smith, and here is what looks to be Charlie Haller. Sun has come out now, so here's Haller, and Haller's going to get it out to Masari. And here's the play here. And it's going to be dished out to what looked like to be Torres from behind the net. And here's Massaro. Massaro's trying to find a play here as he's contested by Ben Tomaskovic. And here's the shot, and it's scored by number 13, Joey Massaro. What a goal there. And that is with 1:13 to go. So Pascack Valley is going to go up 5-1 at looked like the closing of the first quarter, and this is already not looking good for Mahwah. 5-1. This is not the usual starts that they usually have, and this is going to be tough for Mahwah to come back here, but it is very possible though. Preston Duffy now going to be taking the face off here for the Thunderbirds, and also number 56 for Pascack Valley. 53, Michael Hurst. Duffy with the face-off win. Duffy's going to be moving in, and he's going to get out to Robitor. Robitor's going to be moving in, and he's going to take it behind the net. Mahwah playing very aggressive now. Here's Robitor with it, and he's going to get it out to Ye. Here's Ye. 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and Matthews has the ball now. Here's Matthews. Going to get it out to Pelicano. And so here moves in. Matthews still has the ball. Matthews driving into the attacking zone. And he's going to take it around, and he's going to hand it out to Sklar. Now here is Robitor. Robitor getting it out to Langenmeyer. Here's Langenmeyer. He's going to move in. Langenmeyer going to get it back out to Robitor. Robitor trying to find a play here, and he's going to lose it. And here's Pascack Valley. They're going to pick up the ball now. And a long throw there from Pascack Valley, and it's going to be intercepted there by Duffy. Duffy's going to be moving in. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, so it's going to be 5-1 Pascack Valley when we return. And we have returned here. It is 5-1 Pascack Valley at the start of the second quarter. And not the usual start we usually see here from the Thunderbirds, as we are getting ready for some action here. Here's Duffy facing off against Deddy, and it looks like Deddy's going to win that face-off. So Deddy's going to be moving in now, and he's going to be contested here from Stephen Lewis. Lewis can get it, but there will be a penalty, and it's going to be Valley ball. So here's Valley. This is a huge game for Mahwah. If they win this game, they get a lot of power points to help them up in the standings. Mahwah talking it over. And it looks like there is some communication with the Pascack Valley head coach and Craig Buckley and the referees. Maybe a disagreement on the call, but it is Valley ball, so not quite sure what would be going on with them. But anyways, and it looks like Charlie Heller will come out. And so here is Massaro. Massaro's going to get it out to Dargan. Dargan's going to get it out to Licamelli, and there is Deddy behind the net, and he's going to get it back out to Massaro. Joey Dargan to Massaro, excuse me. And then there is Owen Dargan getting it out, and there is Torres now with it. Torres trying to find a play here. He's contested by Casey Bichello. And it looks like there's going to be a substitution here. Nicholas Licamelli coming out, and Charlie Heller back in. So now here is Dargan. He's going to get out to Holler. Holler's going to get it out to Torres. Torres moving it around. And here is Owen Dargan. Owen Dargan with a shot. It's going to be wide, and that is a great play there from Costanzo. And it's going to go out, and there is Torres behind the net. No, that is Lamparelli behind the net. So here's Torres. Torres trying to find a play here. And the shot scored! What an assist there by Donnie Duffus. And that's going to be a goal there from Joey Massaro. And so that's going to be Massaro from Torres and Duffus. And that is going to be 10:42 into the second quarter. And it looks like Valley is running away with this one so early into the game. So now Robitor is now going to be at the face-off dot. No, Duffy is going to be. And he's going to be going up against Deddy once again. Face-off loss from Duffy, and it's going to be won by Deddy. Deddy's now going to pass it out to Smith. Here's Smith. He's going to get it out to Holler. Holler going to try to find a play here. He gets out to Joey Dargan. Here's Joey Dargan with it now coming behind the Mahwah net. He's going to get out to Torres. Torres trying to find a play here as he has, and he's going to get to Holler as expected. Holler getting out to Owen Dargan. Dargan getting out to Massaro, back out to Joey Dargan. And there's Duffus with him. And then here's Holler. Holler's going to get out to Owen Dargan. Owen Dargan now with it. Very offensive in their zone. And the shot there from Massaro, and it's going to be nothing, and it's going to be saved by Costanzo. So here's Costanzo. He's going to get it out to Matthews. Matthews back to Costanzo. Costanzo trying to find a play here. And he looks like Brannick is calling for it down the field. But here's Costanzo. He's going to get it out to Robitor. Robitor getting it to Matthews. Matthews going to strive up the field. And he was contested there from Torres. And there's Brannick. Brannick with the shot. No, not Brannick with the shot. Brannick passing it to Sanchez. Sanchez with the shot. And it's going to be saved here by Strother. And that is Mahwah's first shot in over 10 minutes. pass by Licamelli, and Brandon very contesting it, and he's going to hit that. And Brandon getting aggressive here. He's going to hit that out of Kai Smith's hand, but it looks like the refs are going to say something. Oh, and it looks like Nicholas Licamelli threw the ball at Brannick, but that doesn't matter, and it's going to be a timeout here. And we will be right back on the Sports Talk Radio. And we're back here, 6-1. Pascack Valley leads the Thunderbirds. And so here is Licamelli with the ball. Excuse me, that's Torres. No, Torres is not. Passes it to Waller. Waller now with it. And he's going to take it and get it back to Torres. Here's Torres trying to find a play here. He's contested there from Tomaskovic. Here's Tomaskovic. And there is a very huge crowd turnout today for Valley. But here's Torres. Torres is going to get it to Massaro. Moving it in now. Massaro with the shot, and that's going to be wide. And Costanza is going to want to try and claim it, but it looks like Joey Dargan is now going to take it. And here is Dargan. Dargan trying to find a play here. And he's going to be contested there. And here is Torres. Torres with it. Torres getting it out to Waller. Waller's going to get it out to Duffus. So now Duffus is going to get out to Massaro. This is out to Colin Foley. Foley now with it. Foley's going to move it in. And here's Massaro getting it out to Haller. Haller with the shot. He scores! What a play there. And Pascack Valley is now going to go up 7-1 on the Thunderbirds. And that was a huge goal there from Charlie Haller. And Haller's going to get his first goal of the game. So now he has 1 goal and 1 assist on the game. And that was a great play there. Duffus as well as Torres. And they keep playing very well with each other. And we're going to have 7:51 left to play here. And probably be sure that Coach Colody will be saying something to their boys right now. But it's going to be 7-1 Pascack Valley against Mahwah when we return. $7:51 left to play. Pascack Valley up 7-1 on the Thunderbirds in the second quarter right now. So here's Robitaille against Smith, and Robitaille is going to win that face-off there. And he's going to get it to Langenmeyer, but Langenmeyer is going to drop that, and it's going to be a contest there. And it's going to be, and Mahwah's going to win that one. Here's Langenmeyer with the ball. Langenmeyer trying to find a play here. He has Sanchez with him. Brannick's going to be coming out. Here's Langenmeyer. And he's going to get it to Matthews. Matthews gets it out to, well, it looks like it's going to be Brannick. Brannick with the shot is going to be saved there by Strother. And Strother's going to get it all the way out to Kai Smith. Oh, but it's going to be taken by Brannick. Brannick is going to get it out, and it's just score by number 2, your Sports Talk Spotlight Player of the Game, Cameron Sanchez. And that's a beautiful steal there from Brannick, and that's a goal there by Sanchez. So that's going to make it 2-7. And Mahwah's going to score that with 6:51 left to play in the quarter. And that is Mahwah's first goal of the second quarter. And that is Mahwah's first goal in over 15 minutes of play there. So Mahwah's finally back on the board now. And it looks like we're going to have Langenmeyer taking the draw. No, it looks like it's going to be Sklar. It's going to be Sklar versus Michael Hurst. And Sklar is going to win that one. And so here comes Spendoff. Spendoff is going to get it out to Brannick. Here's Brannick with it, and he's going to pass it out. Excuse me, that was Brannick receiving the pass, and it looks like that pass was from Robitor. So here's Brannick is going to move in. Brannick trying to find a play. Here he shoots, he scores! That's Brannick's second goal of the game, and Mahwah's going to make this 3-7. And do we have a little bit of light here for Mahwah? Maybe we do. So that's going to be a goal there from Brannick, and that assist is going to come from Robitor, and that is going to be with 6:35 left to play in the quarter. So those are 2 goals just 14 seconds apart from each other, and Mahwah is going to make this 3-7. Originally down by 4 at the start of the quarter, and now also still down by 4, but with giving up 2 goals. And it looks like Deddy is going to take it with the win, but it looks like it's going to be taken away here. And here's the shot from Mahwah. He goes to score another goal there, and that's going to be from Cam Robitor. And it looks like it's going to be unassisted. And that is 13 seconds apart from each other. And Mahwah is going to make this a 4-7 game. We love Mahwah chants coming from the crowd there. And that is a very good dynamic duo there from Robitor and Brannick, the underclassmen of this game, of this team. So now here's Sklar going against Deddy again in the face-off. And Deddy's going to win this one. And he's losing it a little bit. And he's going to be contested here from Spendoff and Robitor. And now Matthews comes into the play. No, Lewis comes into the play. But it's going to be taken away there by Marley Smith of Pascack Valley. So here's Smith now with a play. And he's going to get it to Dargan, from Owen Dargan. So here's Dargan now with it. He has Deddy right next to him. And now coming out is Liccamelli. So here's Dargan. Dargan's going to get it out to Liccamelli. Liccamelli now getting it out to Duffus. Here's Duffus. And with the pass to Massaro, back out to Duffus, and now to Liccamelli. So here's Liccamelli with it, and he's going to try and move in here. And there's a little bit of pressure there from Lewis. Here's Liccamelli. Going to play here, and it looks like they're going to call a penalty on that, so we're going to have 5:22 left to play here in the second quarter. And Tomaskovic rapidly running off the field there. Here's Costanzo with it, and he's pressured here by Duffus. And it's going to be taken away here. Duffus is going to pick it up. Costanzo's got to rush to the net. And the shot, and here's the shot. No goal. They had an empty net. And that's going to be missed there by Torres. Torres trying to argue that Costanzo hit it, but they did not. So here is Ye now with the ball. And he's going to get it to Costanzo. Costanzo with it, and he's going to get it out to Duffy. Duffy now with it. He has Lewis with him on his right, and he's going to get it back out to Costanzo. Costanzo is going to move it to Robitaille, and Robitaille is going to try and find a playing option here. So here's Robitaille. He's pressured here by two Valley players, and that's going to be Valley ball there. So here's Liccamelli now trying to find a play here. Liccamelli, he's going to get it to Haller. Haller's trying to find you a play here. Haller, he's got Duffus with him. And here is Haller with it. Haller pressured here by Spendoff. Haller with it. And it looks like it's going to be Mahwah ball from a slash. And that is a long throw there, and Duffy's going to pick that one up. So here's Duffy. He's going to move in, and he's going to be pressured there. But Duffy's going to continue moving. He's pressured here by Deddy. And here is Sanchez with it. Sanchez getting it to Brannick. Brannick has 2 goals today, and he can make it a hat trick right here, and it's going to be pressure there. And that looked like that should have been a penalty, but here is Sanchez. Sanchez going to get out to Brannick. And Langemeyer with a shot, no goal. And a penalty called here. .332 remaining in the second quarter. So here is Sanchez with it after a little bit of confusion there. Out to Langemeyer. Langemeyer's going to get it to Spendoff. Spendoff, he's going to get to Spendoff again. Shot, and that's going to be a goal from Brannick. Brannick officially completing the hat trick there, as that was the pass from Sanchez. And what looked like to be Spendoff, I think I'm correct. And it looks like it's going to be 3:20 left to play here in the second quarter. And Mahwah's going to make this 5-7. Mahwah was down 1-5 at the start of this quarter, and is now 5-7. And the defense here from Valley is getting worse and worse by the second. And Mahwah is really getting into their heads now. So now here is Valley. Valley's going to lose it there. And it's going to be picked up by Spendoff, but it looks like they're going to call a penalty there, as that looked like it was a trip there from Sklar. And so here is some Smith now playing with it, and he's going to get it out to Haller. So here's Haller with it. Haller's trying to find a play here, as he's going to get it back out to Massaro. Massaro subbing back in. And he's going to get out to Joey Dargan. Dargan contested here by Lewis. Dargan takes it behind the net. Dargan trying to get it to the middle. He's not going to be successful. And he's going to get to Massaro, but Massaro's going to lose it. And it's going to be Mahwah ball. They're arguing Costanzo to hit it once again. And that's not going to be, that's not going to apply for them. So now Costanzo's going to get it out to Lewis. Lewis going to get a play here. He's going to find Spendoff. And Spendoff's going to get it to Sanchez. Sanchez is going to find it to Langemeyer. Langemeyer is going to move in, and he's contested. But here's Langemeyer. He takes it behind the net, and he's contested here by Smith. Langemeyer heavily holding on to this ball, and he's going to get it to Jack Abrams. Here's Abrams with it, and he's going to get it to Sanchez. Sanchez with a play to Brannick. Brannick with it, and he's going to take it behind the net. as he's contested by Smith once again. Brannick still contested here by Smith. He's going to try and find the net, and he does. It's going to be 6-7 Mahwah, and Mikey Brannick with his 4th goal of the game, and that is going to be coming with 1:38 left to go, and the crowd is absolutely hyped here. Mahwah has scored 5 goals in the second quarter, and Mahwah is going to be only down by 1 now. It is 6-7. And so here is what looks to be Lewis at the faceoff dot. Nope, it's going to be Sklar. Sklar is going to lose that from Deddy. Deddy's going to move in, and it's going to be, looks like it could go out, and it is, but it will be Valley ball as it was touched by Mahwah. So here is Valley now taking it out, and here comes Holler with it. So here is Dargan with it. Dargan is going to get it to Lickamelli. Lickamelli trying to find a play here as he's going to dish it out to Torres. Torres trying to find a play here. Nope, that's going to be Duffus. Here's Duffus. He's going to get it out to Owen Dargan. So here's Dargan with it, and he's contested by Spendoff. Here's Dargan trying to get a shot off, but it will not be successful with the block there from Tomaskovic. And Tomaskovic contesting Lickamelli. Now Duffus with it as he's contested by Lewis. 33 seconds left to play in the half. And here comes Duffus. Duffus trying to get a shot off before the clock is out. And he will score. Pascack Valley with a great goal there as they're going to make this 6-8 before the end of the quarter. And that is going to be a goal from Duffus. And that was the pass from Dargan. We'll get the assist there. So they scored 3 goals this quarter. And there is 18 seconds left to play here. So 18 seconds left to play here, and they are going to get what will most likely be the final goal of the quarter, of the half, excuse me. And it's going to be another win here by Dargan, and it's going to be shot, and it's going to be no goal. Win by Deddy, excuse me, on Sklar. So here's Spendoff trying to get it, and he's going to be hit. And it looks like they're not going to call a penalty there. And here's Langenmeyer. And no, they are going to call a penalty. A little bit of confusion there, and that's going to be a roughing play there. So it's going to be Mahwah ball with about 9 seconds left to play. So here's Mahwah. And a massive turnout here for senior night, which is something that you want to see all the time. And it looks like that's going to be something very good. And that's going to be the end of the quarter there. 8-6 Pascack Valley. And that was a very, very effective quarter there for Mahwah. Mikey Brannick turning up huge there. He had 3 goals that quarter. We also saw goals from Cameron Sanchez and Cameron Robitaille. So it's going to be 6-8 Pascack Valley when we return on the Mahwah High School Sports Talk Club Sports Talk Radio. So about 2 minutes left to go here in the half, and here's your analysis report on the first half. So first of all, Mahwah's player of the game so far is Mikey Brannick. He's had 20. He's got 4 goals so far, and he's been very bad first quarter. However, they gave up 5 goals, all within the span of 6 minutes, regardless of the fact that they scored the first goal of the game, actually. So Mahwah's out here right now, and we have about 1 minute and 3 seconds left until the second half will begin. Mahwah currently 5-1 on the season. Pascack Valley currently 6-0, and both of them, that is technically worse than Pascack Valley. They are 4-0 in the division, so which makes them the better ranked team. So that is why Mahwah is currently sitting first in the division. So tonight, if Pascack Valley does end up defeating Mahwah, they will go first in the Jacobson division, as Pascack Valley does have, as the Mahwah and Pascack Valley will both be 4-1 in the division, and on top of that, Pascack Valley will have a significant amount more goals for than goals against. And here's Sklar getting ready for the face-off. Sklar in a battle here with Deddy, and Deddy's going to weigh it back, but it's going to be picked up here by Sanchez, but it looks like there's going to be a call. Here's Valley with it, as they're going to get it off to Strauder. Strauder trying to find a play here, and he's going to do a spin move on Robitaille. So he's going to drive this all the way to the midfield before it gets rid of it and hands it off to what looks like it's going to be Haller. So Haller's going to get it to Moskovic, and he's going to get out to Joey Dargan. Dargan trying to get it to Massaro, but he's contested here by Tomaskovic, who has played a very great defensive game so far. Shot, no goal. It's going to be blocked here by Costanzo, and it's going to be picked up here by Tomaskovic, and Costanzo's going to get it. Here's Costanzo. He's going to dish it out to the Dios. And so now here is Tomaskovic trying to get it, and he's pressured heavily by Valley, specifically Foley. And then here's Massaro trying to pressure him, and now he's going to get it out to Abrams. Abrams now trying to dish it out, and it looks like that was a shot from Sanchez, and it's going to be saved here by Strother. So Strother is going to get it out, and here is Smith. Smith getting out to Strother. Here's Strother. He's going to try and find a play as he's going to look down the field, and he's going to send that out to Foley. Here's Foley moving down as he's pressured by Spendoff, and Foley's going to get it to Joey Dargan. So here's Dargan now trying to find a play as he has Haller to his left, but he's going to get it to Haller. What I was going to say is Torres was on his right, but he was behind the net, so he gets out to Haller, which is a very smart play. And he is pressured here, and it looks like there's going to be a penalty here. And the shot from Haller is no good. It's going to be hit off the post, but also saved by Costanzo. That's going to go out of play here, and we're going to get a penalty. Torres out to Duffist. Back to Dargan to Torres to Massaro to Haller to Dargan with a shot, and it's going to be wide. And it looked like that did hit off Ryan Matthews. Yep, so it's going to be Valley ball. And Valley trying to get a quick play there in front, but Costanzo's going to knock that out. But it looks like it was last hit off of Joey Dargan, so Mahwah will have possession. And here's Costanzo with it. Costanzo moving with Dios. And he will give it to the Dios. The Dios with it. And he's going to move up the middle, and he's going to get it to the attacking zone. Bounce pass to Robitaille. Robitar is going to get it to Brannick. Here's Brannick with it. Brannick trying to find an option here. Brannick to Matthews. Here's Matthews with it. And Matthews is going to move it up. He's contested here by Smith. Matthews to Abrams. Abrams trying to find the front of the net here. And he's going to get out to Langenmeyer. No, excuse me, that's Brannick. Brannick with it. And he is bringing it behind the back of the net. He's got Robitar to his right. Nobody to his left. And he's contested here by Smith. So here's Brannick. Brannick's going to get it out to Langenmeyer. Langenmeyer to Robitar. Robitar with a shot that's going to go wide. And Mahwah arguing that it hit off of Valley. And the refs will apply that. And it looks like it's going to be Mahwah. So now here, what looks like to be Brandon Ye with the ball. Here's Robitar with it. Robitar. Get out to Langenmeyer. Nope, to Brannick. Brannick with it. Brannick with the shot. No goal. 7:10 left to play here in the quarter. Look there from Abrams too. So Sanchez is going to score that with 6:56 left to play in the quarter, and Mahwah just only down by 1 now. We're down by 1 earlier, but now they are back to being down by 1. So here's Sklar with it. Sklar's going to try and find the Langenmeyer. Langenmeyer trying to find a play here, and he is heavily contested here by Deddy. Langenmeyer from Duffy. Langenmeyer with it, contested by Smith. He's going to fall. Oh, but it's going to be picked up here. Will it? No, it won't. And Strother's going to hold it. But it looks like Mahwah is going to have possession here. There's Sanchez with it. Tying the game for the second time. For the second time of the game, this game is tied. And that's a beautiful goal there from Brannick, going top shelf. 6:17 left to play in the quarter. And Mahwah ties this game. And I cannot believe what we are watching here. Mahwah was down 7-1 at one point. 7-1. It is now 8-8. So here is Lewis with it. Lewis is contested here by Piffier. Lewis is going to dish it out to Brannick. Brannick with the intended pass to Sanchez, but it's not going to be good. So now here comes Pascack Valley up the wing here, and here comes Hurst. Hurst with it, and he's going to dish it out to Duffus. Duffus with it, and he's going to move in on Mahwah. And it's going to get dished out to Foley. And a flag is going to come out here. And Langenmeyer is going to get it. And Costanzo's going to hold it. So with 4:58 left to go, 4:59, Mahwah ties this game at 8 apiece. And Valley has been playing a lot more offense since the Mahwah goal. Dargan with the ball. And still a little bit of confusion going on here. We're on the way. Dargan to Massaro to Owen Dargan. To Haller. Behind the net to Duffus. And here is Dargan to Massaro to Dargan to Haller. And here comes Valley moving on the net. And the fake to behind the net. Here's Duffus to Dargan. Dargan pressured here from Mahwah, and a flag is going to come out. Here's Dargan. Dargan with a shot saved by Costanzo, and we will get a penalty here. And a lot of time playing in the Mahwah defensive zone with 4:23 left to play. And beautiful weathers today. 63 degrees and partly cloudy, with a high of 66 and a low of 37. So here is Spendoff moving it up to Duffy. Duffy is going to try and find a play here. And he's going to have a long pass there with the intended receiver of Spendoff. But Strother is going to take that away from him. Strother moving up to the midfield. And he's going to get rid of it. Owen Dargan with it. And he's going to pass it out to Haller. Dargan back to Haller. Dargan back to Dargan. And to Mazzaro. Dargan with it. With the fake shot. And there is Langmeyer. Still with possession. And it's given to Brannick. Brannick with it. He's pressured. Brannick moving in. Shot. No goal. Spendoff with it. And I'm not sure why he didn't just put it in, but it looks like there's going to be a penalty on Mahwah. Not sure of the reason either. Once again, thank you, Mahwah Deli, for sponsoring today's bracket, or today's broadcast. We have a lot of special things that we are doing with them, especially with our NBA and NHL bracket challenge. So go check them out. They are on Miller Road, right by Rita's and Harrapy. Also, thank you to Moe's of Mahwah Southwest Grill. Thank you for sponsoring today's broadcast. Gotta go to Moe's. So there's about 2:29 left to play. Can't. And here's Robitar. Robitar, Abrams to Brannick, and that's going to be wide. So here comes Jack Abrams to pick it up. And we are going to have 1:47 left to play in the quarter. So here is Brannick. He's going to get it out to Sanchez. Sanchez with the intended receiver of Robitar, but it's going to be knocked out of the air. And it looks like it was knocked out by Owen Deddy. Deddy with it, as he still tries to find a play. And here is Strother taking it up the midfield, coming into the defending zone. And he's contested by Spendoff. And that's going to be no good. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. 8-8, tie game, minute 12 left in the third. Dargan. Here's Dargan with it. Dargan back to Lickamelli. Lickamelli moving in. Finds an option to Dargan. Torres, and Torres is going to get it out to Duffus. Here's Lickamelli with it. He's pressured by Mahwah. And here is the play and the shot by Dargan. It's no good. An absolute blown opportunity there. That was a silver platter, and they did not go. And it's going to be a timeout here from Valley. No, that's going to be the end of the quarter there. And it's going to be 8-8 when we return. And here we are now. Sklar with the face-off loss. And Deddy's going to win that. So now here comes Smith up the wing. 12 minutes left to play here. And the Mahwah Thunderbirds and the Pascack Valley Panthers are tied at 8 apiece. So here's Deddy with it. He's going to move up the right side. He's pressured there by Sklar. Deddy's going to get it out to Dargan. Dargan with it to Torres. Torres to Duffus, and he's going to get out to Haller. Haller's going to back out to Duffus. Duffus with it, back to Haller. Haller, going to get it to Foley. Here's Foley with it. Foley to Haller. Haller with it. He's pressured by Robitor. And Matthews in the backfield. Here is Duffus with it. Duffus with the screen from Dargan. Torres with it now. Torres trying to find a play here. Torres moving in. And it's going to be saved there by Costanzo. So here is Tomaskovic with it. He needs to get rid of this as he's pressured by 3 people. And so here is Duffy. Duffy going to send it all the way to Spendoff. It's not going to be good, but it will get picked up there by Sanchez. And here's Langenmeyer. Langenmeyer to Matthews. Matthews with it to Abrams, and that's going to be a goal. And Mahwah is going to go up, and it's going to be 9-8. And Mahwah has completed the comeback with 10-12 left to go into the game. And that was a great play there, and that's a goal there from Jack Abrams, I believe. And that's assisted by... And there is the catch there from Lewis. Here's Lewis with him trying to move the ball up the field. Lewis with it to Langenmeyer. Langenmeyer trying to get a play here. And he's sitting a little bit just inside the attacking zone. Gets it to Matthews, comes out of the attacking zone, and comes back in. Matthews in the midfield. And he's going to enter the attacking zone. Here's Matthews with it. He's going to get it to Spendoff. And Spendoff gets it to Brannick. And a little bit of a battle in front. And it looks like Mahwah is going to win that battle, and it's picked up there by Abrams. Here's Abrams moving in with the shot. No goal, saved by Strother. And it's going to be loose. And it looked like Sanchez was trying to, no, Matthews was trying to push it in like a hockey play. But it's going to be no good, and it looks like there might have been no penalty on the play. But Matthews with a huge play. defense chants from the Mahwah crowd. There's Duffus. Duffus going to get it to Massaro. Massaro is going to get out to Lickamelli. And back to Massaro. Massaro making a move. And he leaves the attacking zone and goes into the midfield. And he's going to get it to Duffus. Duffus with it to Massaro. Massaro trying to get a shot off. He does, but it's going to be just wide. It's picked up here by Torres. So 7:56 remaining in the quarter. And Mahwah's main goal right now is to just play extremely heavy defense. Massaro with it. So with the pressure from the Dios trying to keep Duffus from outside of the net. So here is Dargan with it. Dargan with a shot. No, that's going to be Massaro, and that's going to be just wide. So Valley is now going to reset. Here's Duffus with it. Very windy today here in Mahwah. And there's a shot from Duffus, and it's going to be saved by Costanzo. That was just barely going in, and it was no goal. Costanzo moves to the Dios. And he's going to move it up to what look like to be Matthews. So here is Sanchez with it. And it almost goes in off of a deflection. And Spendoff is now going to take it, and they're going to call a penalty for tripping. The crowd is not happy with that call. .558 left to go in this game. Mahwah up 9-8, and with the potential of ending Pascack Valley's so far perfect season. Dargan with it. Dargan to Lickamelli out. And here's Holler. Holler with it. He's going to get it to Dargan. Dargan with it. And he's going to get it to Torres. Torres is going to get it to Holler. Holler's going to move it to Dargan. Back to Holler. Holler gets it back to Duffus. Here's Duffus to Dargan. Dargan with a shot. It's going to be blocked by Brannick. And Brannick is going to move this one up as he's pressured by Dargan. And a penalty called on Valley. And we are back now. And so it is 9-8. Mahwah closing in. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to play here. And here comes Mahwah storming up the left side of the field. And this looks like it's going to be
Robitor with it. He's pressured by Dargan and Smith. Excuse me, that's going to be Deddy and Smith. And so here is Langenmeyer with it. Langenmeyer is going to get it up to Lucas Spendoff. Spendoff with it now. He's pressured. Langenmeyer setting the screen. Spendoff's going to get it up to Sanchez. Sanchez moves it out, and he's going to move it to Matthews. And here's the shot. No goal from Robitor. And here's Owen Deddy. He's going to move it up now. No penalty call, which is very surprising. Here's Deddy. Deddy's going to move it to Torres. Torres with a shot and a huge save by Costanzo. Oh, my goodness, what a save. What an absolutely amazing breakaway there by Pascack Valley, and an absolutely amazing stop there from Costanzo. This is why you have Costanzo as your starting goalie for the Mahwah Thunderbirds. He's having an absolutely amazing season. Prior to this game, he's 37 goals against. He's got 41 saves, and he's played 6 games. He's amazing this game. Oh, but Pascack Valley is going to bury this one from Holler. Holler is going to bury that one, and it's going to be 9-9 Pascack Valley, and with 3:46 left to play. This game just keeps on getting more interesting by the second. So, with about 3:46 left to play in the game, the Mahwah Thunderbirds are in a position now where the game is once again tied. And we have some of the kids today from Mahwah lacrosse youth teams taunting the Pascack Valley fans. Very interesting there. So here comes Duffy now. He's going to go up with Deddy on the face-off draw. So Sklar's no longer taking face-offs, which is interesting. Cody, a very smart coach. And so here is... And so here comes Smith moving it up to Duffus. Here's Duffus, has it in the Mahwah defensive zone, and Duffus with it. 4 Mahwah players covering the middle, keeping Valley to the outside. So here is Holler with it, and he's going to get it to Dargan. Dargan's going to move it to Massaro, as he's going to get it to Dargan. Dargan back to Massaro. Massaro to Owen Dargan. Owen Dargan to Holler, and Holler has it to Torres. Torres going to get it to Holler, who's going to get it to Dargan. Dargan gets it back to Duffus, and here's Duffus. And now he gets it to Owen Dargan. So here is Massaro back to Dargan. And here's Duffus. Duffus trying to find a shot opportunity. He's not going to get it. 2:48 left to play in the second quarter. And here is Holler with a shot saved by Costanzo. That's an absolutely amazing save there. 9-9 with 2:38 left to play in the quarter. And here is Dargan with it. Dargan with a shot, and he scores! And Pascack Valley is going to go up 10-9 now. Pascack Valley, and that's a huge goal there from what looked to be Owen Darger. And Pascack Valley is now going to go up 10-9 with about 2:21 left to play in the fourth quarter. And so it looks like Mahwah is going to make a couple substitutions here. So Brannick is going to come back into the game, and so is Tomaskovic. Mahwah has about 2:21 left to play to get something generated here. And Deddy's going to win this faceoff. That is not good for the Thunderbirds. And it's going to go to Valley. Oh, and looks like Owen Deddy is now down on the ground for Valley. And that's a very interesting call because Mahwah was tripped up there, but it was a Mahwah penalty. And, oh, it does not look like Deddy is all right on that field. And so we will be right back on an injury update. With an injury update here, Dargan has been, Daddy has been taken off of the field, carted off. And so we have 2:15 left to play here. Thunderbirds are in desperate need of a goal here, or else Valley will take this one home and continue their undefeated streak. Mahwah is, however, very, very good in the late game. And they need a miracle here. So here is Duffus with it. And he is pressured by Duffy. Duffy versus Duffus. Duffus is going to take this all the way to the outside, as he's continued to be pressured by Duffy. And heavy pressure here. And nothing's going to come out of that. And it looks like it's going to be Mahwah ball, though. But timeout looks like will be called here by the Thunderbirds. And we'll be right back. 1:48 left to play in the fourth. And we're turned here, Mahwah Thunderbirds versus the Pascack Valley Panthers. There's a minute 48 left to play in this game, and Pascack Valley is currently up 10-9 on Mahwah. Mahwah, like we said, needed a miracle to win this one, and they are not far, but Mahwah is currently trying to defend in their zone. And the Thunderbirds are getting set here, as Duffus will hold the ball here for the Panthers. Duffus with it. And they're still getting set. And here's Duffus. Costanzo looks like he's out of the net right now. A little bit of confusion here with Brandon Costanzo and Joey Dargan. Costanzo out of the net right now. Very interesting move there. And here's Valley. There's an open net right now for the Thunderbirds with a minute 39 left to play here. And here's Valley with it, and he heavily guarded there by Duffy and De Dios, and it looks like the ball is loose, and Valley has it. So here's Haller. Haller trying to find the net, and he doesn't! And it goes wide as they were trying to get it into the empty net. And here is Foley with it. Dargan was pressured by De Dios and Duffy and trying to find the net, and he just missed. It went around the net. So here's Dargan. Dargan's going to get it out. And the shot saved by Costanzo. And so here comes Casey. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty here. And there's going to be 51 seconds left to play here in this final quarter. Mahwah Thunderbirds down by 1. And this one is getting very, very interesting as we have a timeout right now, and we'll be right back. In the final quarter, Mahwah down by 1 against Pascack Valley. And Costanzo's going to have the ball. And Mahwah getting completely in the backfield here. Here's Costanzo with it. And he's going to rush up the field. And they're going to need as much pressure as they can up this Matthews with, no, it's going to be Abrams, excuse me. Abrams has it. And he's going to try and find pressure. And he's very good at pushing away his defenders. Going to get it to Sanchez. Sanchez is going to move it to Langenmeyer. Langenmeyer needs a goal here. And he's going to be hit there. And nothing is called. 4 seconds left to play. Mahwah needs a final shot. And it's going to be saved. And Pascack Valley is going to win this game 10-9. Very controversial final there. Very, very controversial final. As it looks like that Langenmeyer was pushed. And the Mahwah fans are in disbelief right now. And Pascack Valley fans cheering. And Valley is celebrating their win as they remain undefeated here. And Pascack Valley is going to win this game 10-9. And an absolutely amazing game here. Mahwah, unfortunately, cannot pull off the win, but what a comeback there from the Thunderbirds. Pascack Valley is going to remain undefeated. Mahwah is going to fall down to 5-2, and they're going to be second in the Jacobson division. But thankfully, they are still above Ramsey, and that is a very interesting final. But anyways, that's going to be all from the Sports Talk Radio. I'm your host, Nicholas Bosco. Thank you all for joining on this very nice afternoon. Mahwah Thunderbirds 9, Pascack Valley 10. That's all.